Hi, I'm Sebastián Pérez, and if you want to know what Xamarin is, I want to tell you 10 important things that you have to know about Xamarin. So, let's start. The first thing that you have to know is that you can create amazing mobile applications using .NET as a platform. So, you can write C# code, you can use C# as a language, but also F#. So, you can write everything that you want using .NET as a platform. The second thing is that if you create a library in Xamarin using .NET Standard, you can share this code with other .NET Standard platforms, for example, .NET Core. So you can reuse your libraries in .NET Core applications. The third thing is that you can use Windows to create applications using Visual Studio and your .NET environment, but also you can use your Mac to create applications because you have Visual Studio for Mac. The fourth thing is that Xamarin is cross-platform. So if you write a class, a model, or logic functionality, you can share it across all the platforms. I mean, you create just one class, but you can use it from Android, you can use it from iOS, and you can use it from Windows, and you are using the same class. You have not to write a class for each platform, so you just write one class. Number 5, what about performance? Well, Xamarin will compile your application as native, so there is no additional layer between your application and Xamarin. So at the end, your application will be native. So not only the performance is very good, but also you can use the whole functionality of your devices. I mean that there is no functionality in your device that you cannot use using Xamarin. Number 6, what about views? I mean, we talk about sharing logic, we talk about sharing classes, we talk about sharing models, but can I share views? Well, in the traditional approach, no. You are going to have different projects and also different views for each platform. So if you use traditional approach, you are not going to share the views. But using Xamarin Forms, you are not only sharing logic, classes, models, but also views. You are going to write XAML views similar to WBF, and they are going to be shared across all the platforms. So you are going to write a view, and it is going to work in every platform, and it is going to be drawn as native controls. So if you create, for example, a list, it is going to work as a native control in Android, but also native control in iOS, and also native control in Windows. So that's very great. I recommend you to take a look to Xamarin Forms if it is your first experience, because it is very easy to use, it's very simple, and you can use your views in Android, but also in iOS and also in Windows. Number 7, what if I want to use GPS in my device and I'm using Xamarin Forms application? How can I use this specific device functionality in my Xamarin Forms application? Well, the good news is that you can use Xamarin Essentials, that it is included with the Visual Studio installation of Xamarin. So Xamarin Essentials is a library that allows you to use all that device functionality in Xamarin Forms shared application. You will write one code, and with Xamarin Essentials you can use this platform specific functionality. For example, GPS, for example, text-to-speech, for example, device orientation, get your current location. I mean, there is a lot of functionality that you can reuse in the different platforms with just one code and using Xamarin Essentials. Number 8, and this is very important, Xamarin is open source. I mean open source. You can find all the Xamarin code in GitHub. How many contributors do you think that .NET have? Well, more than 60,000 of contributors. So there is a huge community collaborating with these repositories, and you can also become a contributor. So this is very cool. And talking about the community, number 9 is that there is a great community working with Xamarin. I mean, not only the contributors in GitHub, but also you have a lot of videos, you have blogs, you have a great team, you have YouTube channels, you have a lot of information there where you can learn a lot. And talking about learn, you also have Microsoft Learn in Microsoft documentation to learn the basics about Xamarin. And this is very cool because you have a lot of places and a lot of people that you can join. I am very proud that in Argentina, where I live, we have a great Xamarin community and also great Xamarin event called Xamarin Assemble. So there is a huge community around Xamarin. And the last thing, the number 10, is how much does it cost? Well, that's great because it's free. You can use Xamarin for free. It has no license, including commercial use. So you can write your applications, you can use Visual Studio, you can do whatever with Xamarin, and you have not to pay. That's great. But be careful, because if you want to publish your apps, you have to pay the platform subscription. For example, Android has its own subscription, Apple has its own subscription, so you will have to pay that licenses, but not for Xamarin. That's very, very cool. That's all. Thank you very much. I want to know, what is your favorite point? I mean, we have 10 great points about Xamarin. What is your favorite point? Thank you very much again, and see you in the next video.